Long periods of isolation may give people more appreciation for personal relationships. As quarantines end, these feelings could result in more intimacy and a greater desire for childbearing, resulting in a mini baby boom during 2021. Or, as people grow accustomed to solitude, they may find comfort in being by themselves. There are many predictions for coronavirus's effect on the future. Let's explore. Having missed nature and the outdoors, people will likely go on more hikes, camping trips, and nature walks. Around the world, handshakes may be partially replaced with more sanitary practices, such as foot taps or bowing. With improvements in video calls and virtual reality, people will spend more time with their loved ones, especially the elderly, online. To improve sanitation, doorknobs and handles will be replaced with voice recognition and motion sensors. Companies will replace in-person business conferences with online video calls, saving money and time. Although good for lowering costs and the environment, this transformation will significantly lower air traffic. Public transportation will also decrease in popularity as the public avoids close contact with strangers. While meetings move online, some businesses will permanently retire or downgrade their office buildings. Working from home will be standard. As businesses are restructuring in order to stay afloat, they are letting unessential workers go and reorganizing their staff into more efficient forces. Although this will increase long-term efficiency, it has rapidly increased unemployment. The United States unemployment rate jumped from 4.4% in March to 14.7% in April. World unemployment is expected to peak in late 2020 and slowly decline afterwards. Throughout the next few years, many of us will struggle to find jobs. Some companies will not survive the economic recession. Hertz, JCPenney, J.Crew, and many other companies have filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, closing stores nationwide to reorganize their debts and business affairs. More companies will go under, and by the end of the pandemic, many large companies may simply cease to exist. Unfortunately, smaller businesses are suffering as well. In my own neighborhood, a small, much-loved movie theater has permanently shut its doors. To stay alive, sit-down restaurants will transition to takeout, permanently connecting with delivery services. With the situation being an emergency, some governments and leaders have quickly seized additional power. In Hungary and Israel, the prime ministers have obtained near dictatorial powers. In Thailand, the government can now censor the media. Of course, this is helpful for containing the virus. However, it's worried that after the pandemic, these emergency measures will stay in place. Hopefully, governments can solve the pharmaceuticals problem. Right now, pharmaceutical companies will only produce a drug once they can guarantee its profitability. This poses a massive issue for public health and helped contribute to the lack of preparation for coronavirus. To prepare for future public health emergencies, governments will certainly raise their involvement in the pharmaceuticals industry, managing the development of important vaccines and drugs. For future elections, voting days may turn into voting months, with people mailing in their vote or voting electronically. This will avoid large unsanitary lines and will increase ballot counts by allowing people to vote on their own time. Bans on shipping and trade have shortened supply chains, denying companies of manufactured goods and materials. To ensure this doesn't happen again, companies will move their factories and supply lines closer to home. Although the pandemic is wreaking havoc, it is introducing positive change. Doctors and nurses are honored for their bravery and sacrifices. The virus, by introducing a common enemy, is uniting people around the world, reducing polarization. Unfortunately, though, the virus is also causing spikes in xenophobia and racism. There are now approximately 100 hate crimes against Asian Americans every day. Innocent people are being slurred, spat on, blamed for the virus, and outright attacked. Unfortunately, driven by coronavirus fears, we could see a rise in anti-Chinese and Asian sentiments. Now, back to the positives. Emissions and pollution have dropped. You may have seen the pictures of clear Venice canals or blue skies in Beijing. It's likely that, once the world recovers, people will have developed a greater appreciation for the environment and will fight for change. Lastly, education will go virtual. As a student myself, I'm aware that online schooling by itself is quite ineffective. However, it will definitely complement traditional education in the future. More grading, delivery of content, and tests will go virtual. If you enjoyed this video, it would be amazing if you like and subscribe. Also, remember to check out the comments and join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.